Let's talk about 2022. I experienced unprecedented growth in my business over this last year. I found I have an interest for video, and I completed my very first short documentary project. I got married, and I've traveled to some amazing places with my very best friend, all the while taking some of the best pictures of my entire career and some of the pictures I am most proud of. I ventured into wedding photography and shot my very first wedding, and I've shot a couple more since then. I've done a whole lot of new things this year and completed some big projects, some big milestones and goals in my career. But I want to look back as 2022 is coming to a close and think about one main thing that I learned this year. And I feel like a lot of my experience over the past couple of years has been coming to a head in this one thing, but I feel like it was sort of finalized and I really took it to heart in 2022, and that is understanding and being okay with not being able to do everything. For a long time, I lived by the philosophy that I needed to take every job that came to me, big, small. Am I comfortable with it? Am I not comfortable with it? No matter what, I'm taking the job if it can fit in my schedule. By and large, that worked. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed learning all kinds of new photography, learned how to do some video along the way. It's totally okay not to do everything, and there is serious value in being someone who does one or a couple of things very well. I've really had to evaluate myself as a photographer and do some thinking about what kinds of photography am I really genuinely the best at. And I've decided that I'm going to latch on to those things in 2023. That's going to be my main goal for the year, is to really lean into the fields and genres of photography that I am the most comfortable in and I am the most experienced in, and I feel like I can do the best work in. I'm going to really lean into those, one of those being wedding photography. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I can do it well, and I understand how to do most of it. I'm going to learn as I go, because that's just how I want to do things, so I'm always going to be learning how to do it better. But I feel like I have a very good understanding of how to do it in a way that's thoughtful and in a way that's timeless, and that's going to be really the two main things I want to lean into in my wedding photography in the coming year, is just being a thoughtful photographer for weddings, and to provide great work and great photos for my clients and couples in the coming year. I also really want to continue my sort of adventure into video. I really do enjoy it, even though I've got a ton to learn as it stands right now, but that's okay. A new challenge is exciting. I've made some connections with people in the video world that are gonna allow me to do bigger and better things, and hopefully take on some more interesting and intricate projects in the future. I've also got a notebook, it feels like, full of ideas for video projects I want to do, both narrative and otherwise, and I really want to try and execute some of those ideas in the coming year, and find the people that I need to know, and so that I can work with them to create these ideas, because I've realized that being a one-man band is most of the time not feasible, especially when it comes to video work. It's totally doable, and the people that can do it all the time by themselves are superhumans, and I admire them very much. But I think I'm going to try and incorporate other people into the creative process this year, just to try and actually make my vision come to life in the best possible way. I've really enjoyed doing this YouTube channel. We're coming up on a year. It'll be a year on May 5th. We're at 400 subscribers as of the recording and editing of this video, but I hope that that number grows. I hope that I can continue creating videos that are important to me and enjoyable for me and enjoyable and important for you as well. And I hope they're helpful. That's, at the end of the day, that's all I really want, is videos for you guys that are gonna help you be better at the thing you want to be better at. It's a pretty quick and dirty video. I really just wanted to immortalize my goal for 2023. I want to focus myself, narrow myself into a couple of things and really hit it hard this year. I want to do my very best in those fields, and I want to stay consistent with doing this. Those are my goals for the coming year. I'm starting them ASAP as possible. I hope you've got some goals laid out for yourself to go ahead and get started on. Let me know if you do. I'd love to hear about them. I really appreciate you guys watching and engaging with my content over this last year, and I hope you will continue to do so into the future, and I hope I can continue producing content that you find enjoyable. Thank you so very much for watching. A like is always appreciated and helps me out a ton. I'd also appreciate it if you subscribed, and I hope you all have a great rest of your year, and I'll catch you later.